Well, to take our minds off all this military fire and thunder, let's remember that the international scene got very lively indeed, because of the incident with Macron on the plane, where his wife smacked him in the face. And we posted the video on our Telegram channel. Macron explains that we were just fooling around. It was all just a joke. My wife and I were just teasing each other. But even with all due sympathy for Macron, let's be honest, we have to admit that in this video, Macron's face still looks very, very frightened. But listen, that's just life. He got an earful from his wife. By the way, the French president's wife has never pretended to be a meek angel. And in fact, such meek types are rare among French women, just as they are among all other wives in the world, except perhaps for those poor souls suffering in burqas. Those women, of course, don't slap their husbands around, but at the first opportunity, they'll slip some cyanide into their salads. And Russian men, in a panic over their wives, once even wrote an entire domostroy where they established their right to strike first. Well, why did Macron get it? He's a living person. After all, he could easily make a mistake. While lost in deep thought about the fate of France, he might, for example, accidentally pee on the toilet seat, right? Or put his hand on a flight attendant's butt. It happens with presidents in general, especially with French presidents. French presidents are a whole different breed altogether. And they had a president, Felix Faure, who literally died while with a courtesan, and it happened at the most crucial moment, to the great displeasure of the courtesan. In his agony, he gripped her hair so tightly with both hands that the poor woman had to ruin her hairstyle, literally cutting herself free from the dead man's grasp. Moreover, this swindler took the matter to court, won the case, and President Felix Faure's wife had to pay her compensation for the damaged curls. And then there was, well, yes. There was also Giscard d'Estaing. He adored porn actresses, would sneak them into the Élysée Palace through the garden under cover of darkness, and once almost got a beating from the gardener guard for it. There was Mitterrand, who maintained two families at the same time and was regularly beaten by both wives. Once he was even beaten by both at the same time. So you really need to know a bit about France. Well, events of this kind are almost always seen as a plus for the president, not a minus. And of course, Macron showed truly remarkable courage and composure. And besides, just remember, well, many not. All wives have perfect personalities. Remember the classic example of Xantippe, Socrates' wife, and what she used to do to him, and how all of that looked